Welcome to Scattered Travel TV. We're in New York City.
The taxi cab place of the world, I swear. Look at all the cabs everywhere. You don't want to drive here if you can help it. And then we've got the hop-on, hop-off buses. This is the Gray Line one. People sit on top and it gives you a tour. Across the way is Madison Square Park with its tower. And if you go this way, look at this building. It's like this little slice. It's called the Flatiron District because it's like this flat building. It's been flattened. The subway. Entrance to the subway looks like this. You just walk down the street and all of a sudden there's a stairway.
I'm at the corner of Madison Square Garden Park. We're now taking the subway. Subway is the easiest transportation around New York. The N and the R line from here will take you right downtown to Times Square. So that's where we're headed, off to Times Square.
When you get down to the bottom of the stairs of the subway, you'll find the turnstiles. You go to the turnstiles, and it's a really good idea if you have your Metro card out so you don't hold up the line. You slide the Metro card through the card reader, and it will give you a little green go with a ding, and you can go on through. If not, you got to try it again. The trains come in, and they pull in really fast. On the front of the trains along the side, it will say which train it is, like a 1, 2, A, B, C train. Now you have your Metro card. Make sure that you safeguard it so that you know where it is. You never want to panic looking for it. I have a little pocket in my purse that I stick it in. I stick it in there every single time so I know right where to find it when I get to the metro station, and I don't ever have to panic about where it is. So keep it safe.
If you want to go to where the half-price tickets are, then you take the subway. You're going to get off at 49th Street. But 49th Street is really 49th or 47th. It always depends on which way you walk. When you get out of the subway car, you want to look and see, are there more than one exit? Some have 3 or 4 different streets that you can go on. This particular one is 49th if you're to walk that way. And if you turn around the other direction, you're going to have 47th Street. And if you're going this direction, then we're at 47th Street. This is the one we want to go to. We want to go to 46th and 7th Avenue. To get to, or Broadway, to get to the half-price ticket place to buy tickets. Now, when you're on a subway, one of the things you really want to watch is there is a line here. Don't cross that line closer to the tracks, because if anything is hanging over the edge or you happen to get bumped, because when there's crowds, you're going to get bumped. You could land right over where the train is, whether it's not come yet or even if it's coming and you get hit by that, you can fall down. There's always a space, and it's about this big between the platform and the actual subway step. So be prepared with your suitcases to hit that bump or pick them up over the bump, you know, because you're going to get your wheel right down in that. It's enough to get your wheel down, and so be prepared to get your luggage up and over that edge, because there is a little edge between that and your platform. When you're not sure exactly where to go on the subway, there's always a map or a schedule, and you can see the different colored lines are the different trains. And so you'll have a 2 train on this that's red. The green train, you know, will be the 5. There's different trains, and so if you want to go to certain places, you have to figure out like an A, B, or a B, D line. Maybe you'll take the R or the N line, the M or the F line. So you need to just get familiar with which different places what trains go to, so that you know that if you get to a certain junction, like in here, you may have to change trains. See, because you're going to have an orange line and a purple and a red line. You're going to have to change trains there in order to go another direction. So familiar yourself. When you first get to your subway and get your tickets, give yourself enough time to look at a map and look at a schedule and find out how to take the trains, so that when you're in a hurry, you don't get lost.
Here's what I think is sad, is that there's garbage all over down in the tracks, the subway. How hard is it, people, to put your garbage in the trash? Can you see the rat? At least the garbage feeds the rats. Let's see if he comes back out. He just went underneath the little duct there. He just went right, he's right there, right on the edge. You see his little rear end? There he is. Oh, look at him. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Here he comes.
Right on the edge, though.
What?
Oh, he's gone.
I knew you saw the
But really, if you want to get rid of the rats, get rid of the trash. That's the deal. But this is just disgusting that people can't throw their garbage in a trash can. But we're glad we saw the rat. Oh, there's the rat again. At least it's entertainment. He's a cute little guy. He got a little injury. Must be deaf. I don't know how they handle hearing those trains come, but they know when they're coming, they move. This is Times Square, and over here you can see where the tickets are, and people can sit and look up at the ball in the street. It's also where you can pick up tickets in the mornings for tapings of shows. They'll have that, where you pick up buses. And there's the ball. There it is. It's on 2012. Come at New Year's. It'll move.
I got it right there.
At Times Square, across price tickets, is this wonderful information building. They have, you can buy Broadway tickets here, you can get the Gray Line bus tours, and you can get information. And let me tell you, they can tell you things that nobody else knows. The lady at the information booth got a question that nobody got. So, and we're headed there. It's a special pizza place. It's in an old synagogue. We'll show it to you. But this is a great place to come for information. They even have little shows going. There's displays of different things from shows. Great place. If you want to come for information and actually get an answer, this is the place to come. Or the recommendation from somebody who's been to a restaurant. If you haven't been to the city, we are going to go have synagogue pizza. Well, it's a pizza restaurant in an old synagogue in New York City. This is on about 44th and 8th Avenue. We're going to go see how it is. I hear that it is the best pizza ever. And we've heard that from several sources. But my brother-in-law, when I came to New York, said, make sure you go there. John's Pizzeria. So here we go. We are on 66th Avenue, where the view is taped at ABC Studios here. I just want to let you know where you could get tickets if you happen to come that day, hadn't made arrangements, but really wanted to see the show. One of the workers here, Will Smith, really cute, very, very helpful and friendly. The studio ought to be proud of him. They ought to give him a raise. He was extremely nice. He told us that when you come, if you come in the mornings, between like 8 and 9 o'clock, over here there's a couple of yellow barriers. That is where the people with tickets line up. Opposite them, next to the street on the sidewalk, you would line up if you wanted standby tickets. Someone would come out with a clipboard and they then see who is in the standby line, and then they make arrangements for you to come back and tell you what time to come back if you're eligible to come in as standby. That's a good way to do it. So if you're interested in a show, find out where their standby lines are. How you'd get tickets in advance would be better, but if you happen to just show up for a day and want to do that, they're awesome here.
This is the Hello Deli, around the corner from David Letterman, made famous on David Letterman. but they have the sweetest people that work in here. The girl behind the counter is just as sweet as can be. She was very friendly. Probably a real true friend of David Letterman, we've decided. So come take a look. We got ourselves our drinks here because we were thirsty. Good stopping place. This is the corner of the Trump Tower, across from Central Park. Beautiful, huge building. Look at that. This is where you find on the corner of Central Park. This is Central Park in the middle of Manhattan. Central Park is a great place if you want to just have some time out, some relaxation, or find some green space. Park, there's places that you can go on a boat. You can rent bikes for the day and bike through it. They have little guys that will wheel you through it, carriage rides around it. You can walk your dog in it. Central Park is just a good place to hang out, get some shade, and some relaxation. We are in Central Park. This is where people come. They ride their bikes, they take the little pedicabs where two people can ride and a guy pedals you around. People come running here. This is just a great recreational area. See, there's somebody coming in a horse-drawn carriage. One of the most romantic things you can do here, I guess, in Central Park. They also give you a tour. They talk about where they're taking you while they're taking you around. This is the fish market. So cool. Look at this squid.
Here in Chinatown. Got the squid.
Squid.
Blue crabs. I used to get this in Houston, Texas, right out in Galveston.
Blue crab. Look at these. This is what smells when you get out of the subway on Grand Street. We are in the Flatiron area. You'll see the address up here as we're going, and we'll show you where we're at. We just got mushroom soup that is fabulous here. They have soups, they have paninis, they have sandwiches. This is an awesome shop. It at least gave me a little energy at the end of the day. Come take a look at this place. This is one of those local places you want to find.
Yes. Thank you.
And then just walk along and just kind of just really quickly, not really.
We have fresh salad bar in the right. Make own salad, own pasta bar.
This is the City Market Cafe at 178 Fifth Avenue. They'll even deliver if you're staying in the area. Here's the phone number, 212-206-8922. Great little place to come and have a sandwich, soup, panini, and bakery even. And we're right across from the little flat building. The one that, when you look at it from the corner, it looks like it's just this little teeny slice of a building. Look what I found in New York City. I found gelato. It's not only in Italy and Spain, it is in New York, and I love it. You know I had to stop, and that was it. Gelato every night from now on, I'm sure. This finishes our week in New York. We have seen plays. We saw Mary Poppins, Evita, and Wicked. Go and see some plays. It is marvelous. That's what I come to New York for, along with all of the great food.
There we go. Hot dogs in New York. This is John Smith's Hot Dogs on 40